Hey, 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 Nikki Sanders here with Nikki Sanders Leadership Consulting. Happy Social Work Month. Today I am back with your daily social work tips, days 13 through 16. So, four more tips, days 13 through 16. So, hopefully, you are enjoying these tips. Let me know which tips you've been able to implement, which have reinforced some things for you, would have been some reminders. What's a brand new thing that you hadn't heard before? So, let's jump right into day 13. So, your daily social work tip of the day for day 13 of Social Work Month is always prioritize your personal and professional safety. Now, as social workers, our jobs can be dangerous no matter where you work: hospital, school, outpatient clinic, youth organization, residential facility, your office, right? The world can be a dangerous place, but our jobs can also put us in danger. And so your job is to make it home safely every night. That means that you have to prioritize your personal and professional safety. Now, when we're talking about your physical safety, your personal safety, we've learned things like how to do a home visit, what kinds of questions to ask not to trigger people, all of those things. But let's go a little further and really think about your personal and professional safety in terms of emotional and psychological safety. Are you working in a safe workspace? And if you're working in a toxic workplace that is unsafe, the outcome for you is detrimental to your health, your personal, your physical, your mental, your spiritual, your financial, your emotional health. It is dangerous to your health. And then professionally, right, you want to be in spaces where you're not being used, exploited, where you're not being, someone's not plotting against you or targeting you. And one of the things that I always do is document everything, right? So do your best, of course, but document everything. So when we think about personal and professional safety, and if you're in a space where you know it's not the job for you, move yourself out before your job performance starts to suffer. Because again, that is about your professional safety. Now, of course, follow the code of ethics, be an integral, operate in integrity, right? All of those things. And don't operate outside of your competency. So know that as well. But also it helps if you're doing work that you love, right? So personal and professional safety. That's day 13. All right, back to the list. This one was a doozy when I posted this a couple of years ago. So don't work harder for your clients than your clients are willing to work for themselves. Willing is the key word because willing and able are two different things. So the opposition that I got was you don't need to be a social worker and you need to help your clients. Yes, you do, but you don't need to make your clients dependent on you. You need to empower them. You need them to be their support and their resource. But our clients don't need us to rescue them. So when I say don't work harder for your clients and they're willing to work for themselves, that means let them do the work and you support them in doing that work. And if they aren't willing to work hard, you should not be working harder than them because whatever the outcome is not going to be sustainable. And eventually, you will likely feel exploited, a little resentful. But also, if you're constantly giving, working, and doing more work than your clients are doing, first ask yourself why. And are you serving your clients or serving yourself? But the next piece is compassion fatigue and burnout, right? So those boundaries are extremely important when we talk about not working harder for your clients than they're willing to work for themselves, not able. And ability varies for all of your clients. So once you understand what your clients' abilities are, then you can move to what they're willing to do and what your realistic expectations can be. Y'all know I'm outside in my outdoor office, so here comes a crying toddler, but keep going. Day 15, expect to be paid well for your social work education, experience, and expertise. Listen, folks, I have said this before and I'm going to say it again. Social workers do not take a vow of poverty. There's no reason that you paid for your degree. You paid to do your field placement, and you should not expect to be paid in return for everything that you put into earning your degree and earning your credentials. And that is a mindset shift. No longer are we just accepting that we're going to make low wages or we're never going to be rich in social work? Absolutely not. The profession is too vast, too diverse. And I'm so excited to see the tides turning. And people are saying, no, I'm not going to take that low wage job. I'm going to leave and go to a higher paying job. We are going to talk about unionizing. We are going to advocate for paid placements. I'm going to move into this industry where my skills are more valued and more, I'm paid more, right? I am well paid for my expertise, my experience, and my education. So the mindset shift is expect it. You should expect it. The expectation is important. So don't be shocked when you get a job offer that seems high. And whatever seems high, I'm going to challenge you to take it a little higher, because there is money to be made in social work, and you should be paid well for your education, expertise, and experience. Okay, so I gave you day 13, 14, 15. Day 16 is, this one is a doozy. So the Veterans Administration is not the only government agency that employs social workers. Everybody's like, go to the VA, go to the VA. Now, I understand that I live in a metropolitan area and the home of the federal government, right? Like Washington, D.C. So there are federal government agencies all over my area. But Health and Human Services, Housing and Urban Development, FEMA, Border Control, all of those things are government agencies. It doesn't just have to be the Veterans Administration. So Department of Education, if you are interested in education, if you're interested in policy, right? Think about the Department of Education. If you're interested in public health, or you're interested in agriculture or food security or food sovereignty, right? Think about Department of Agriculture, but you can also think about the Environmental Protection Agency. There are so many government agencies that hire social workers. One, because our skills are highly transferable. And two, because social workers understand people, understand policies, understand processes. So look outside of the Veterans Administration if you're looking for a federal government job, but also know local and state government also hire social workers. All right. So this is Nikki Sanders with Nikki Sanders Leadership Consulting. Thank you for joining me for More Than Social Work with Nikki Sanders. Here comes my guest, joining me for More Than Social Work with Nikki Sanders. And I will see you again soon while I let my guest come on by. So hopefully these tips have been valuable for you, and you will see me again for the next set of tips. But follow me on social media, and I will share each tip daily with a written explanation of each one. So I'm giving it to you day of, and then I'm bringing it here for a little bit more detailed discussion. So check me out. I look forward to seeing you again here. Please subscribe, please share, leave your comments. Let me know what other things you want to hear about, and let me know which tips have been the most valuable or beneficial for you. All right. This is Nikki Sanders with Nikki Sanders Leadership Consulting. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Facebook, Instagram, and X at Nikki Sanders CEO. LinkedIn at Nikki Sanders MSW. And of course, here on YouTube, More Than Social Work with Nikki Sanders. See you soon. Bye.